One of my favorite subcategories in the paranormal are cryptids, and today we're looking at a special kind of cryptid. We're looking at fairies. Do you believe in the fae? You might change your mind after today's clips. Regardless, let's get into it.
Number 1.
This first video is brought to us by TikTok user Alyssa, and in this video it looks like we have possibly Ring camera footage of what seemingly could be a fairy doing a flyby. Pay attention to the center because soon you're going to see this thing come flying right by. Now, as always with these, it could just be a bug. However, it almost leaves a trail-like substance behind it, which people think is fairy dust. It's possible this is just a laggy camera and what we're seeing is a frame-by-frame here. I mean, you can see how slow this guy's moving when he opens up the trailer home here. Now, I outright won't say that this is fake. I mean, it's quite possible this could be one of the fae, but more than likely, it's probably just a bug. I mean, it's at night, it's probably like a moth or maybe some kind of flying grasshopper, but I'll leave it up to you to decide for yourself.
Number 2.
This video is brought to us by TikTok user Tasmo, and in this video we have what seems to be a fairy living in a tree. Because as we zoom into the hole here, we see what seems to be a humanoid-like figure standing bipedal, looking back at the camera. Now this is extremely zoomed in, but unfortunately this is about the best resolution I can get. It's not enough for me to say 100% yes that this is a fairy. It's interesting, but even here, look, when I put the magnifier on, it's quite possible that what we're looking at here is maybe CGI. Kind of reminds me of those other ones where this guy was filming around the woods and he kept spotting like these green little gnomes. It looks good, I just can't say for certain that I buy it. I'm inconclusive on this one, but let me know down in the comment section what you think and maybe we can figure this out together.
This the spot. This the spot. Nah, come back out. Look, why you be peeking like that? Peeking. Alright, so look, let me know.
Number 3.
This clip's from one of my longtime YouTube subscribers, Lee Square. She reached out to me and did offer me the clip, but she did request to remain anonymous besides that. So you won't find it on her page, but she's the one who did provide me with said clip. In this clip, we have somebody who has a raccoon coming up to their back porch, but the raccoon is not what you're paying attention to. You're going to pay attention to the left side of the camera here, near where the word ring is. You'll see what seems to be a camera glitch, and then almost what looks like a fairy coming out of nowhere, just kind of floating down to the tree trunk and disappearing. If you don't know what you're looking for, you might actually miss it, but honestly, it's quite interesting. Now, I'm sure we could always explain it away with, camera glitch and then a bug, but it just makes you wonder, is that really always the case? I mean, if you look at that thing, it looks like it has the build of a fairy. Wings, shoulder, small legs. I know it's small and hard to see, but, I don't know. I'd probably just rule it out as a bug if we hadn't seen the camera glitch. Now, I don't know what prominence fairies have on set electrical equipment. It's not like Paranormal with Ghosts, but still, it's an interesting clip nonetheless.
Oh, raccoon's out here. What are you doing? You can't come inside. You can't come inside. No. No, you can't be in. You can't come inside. No. No. You can't come inside. All right, hold on.
Number 4.
This video is brought to us by TikTok user Mika. And while this person was out exploring in the woods, you'll notice here there's a tree that is waving at them. Now this is classic fae behavior. Granted, it could just be the wind, or maybe possibly there's an animal or a bug there, But the sporadic movement makes people think that the Fae essentially are using the trees to communicate with us. The idea is it's a trap. You go near it, it touches you, and bam, you're in the Fae realm. Granted, that's if you believe in that. Personally, I'd stay away from it. A true waving that vigorously obviously lives up to no good. Granted, Fae are usually known to be devious or tricksters, if you will. They're also known to leave gifts, such as like trinkets, coins, thimbles, needles. If you find stuff like that around your house, things that don't belong, don't accept it. Don't say thank you. Just throw it away.
Just this one tree. Cool. If you like Google it, I can't find anything on it. I'm gonna keep trying. But that is not the wind. That is this tree. Because it'll stop.
Number 5.
This video is brought to us by TikTok user Meeting the Joneses. Once again, we have another piece of evidence caught on a Ring doorbell camera. Here we see two women coming home late at night, and it's after that that the camera picks up something else, which would seem to be a fairy as it floats around and then leaves a trail behind. Now, granted, it's quite possible this is just a bug. However, people seem to think otherwise. If you look at the shape, it does quite look like it could be a fairy. Of course, one clip's not enough to prove it, but this thing did look like it had the body shape of what a traditional fairy would look like. But, again, it could just be our minds filling in the gaps. We're seeing things we want to see. Almost like a mild form of pareidolia, if you will. Regardless, it's an interesting clip, but it's more than likely just a bug. However, I'll leave it up to you to decide. Drop me a comment down below. Is this a fairy? Have you seen a fairy?
Notification that was someone at my door last night. As I opened the video app, it was just my daughter coming home. I was about to close the video app and then something caught my eye and I'm wondering, what the heck was that? So I zoomed in, I slowed the video right down, and oh my god, what is it? What is that?
Number 6.
This video is brought to us by TikTok user Christopher Kiley, and here that he's showing us a viral video, or a supposed viral video, of what seems to be a fairy that was caught and discovered in Russia. Shot on a potato at 12 frames per second, we can see what seems to be a fairy-like creature. Now, the leg is moving. However, to me, it looks like this is almost some kind of mechanical toy. It looks like something you'd find in like an action figure aisle. And granted, it might look better. It's just the quality of this clip is so shit, it's really hard to tell. I always jokingly say that the shittiest quality clips are usually the most reliable ones. But with this, it wouldn't be hard to make some kind of mechanism that causes the leg to move. I could easily see this being a bunch of gears inside it. Or better yet, you just got a fishing line and you kind of move it around enough to finagle it. I'm not saying outright no, I just need more than 6 seconds of something moving its leg that looks like it could be a fairy. Out of a dark post-apocalyptic RPG. But anyway, let me know what you think down below.
The internet's currently going insane over this viral video. The video shows supposed real-life footage of a fairy found in Russia. To play the video, comment down below what you think.
And that ends our time together for today. If you enjoyed today's content, maybe consider clicking some of those buttons like, share, comment, subscribe. Doing stuff like that helps the channel. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed today's content. And I'll see you next week where I'll scare you in the next one.